G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well. Thought I'd just quickly start this episode in the house, just so that I can show you guys what we've done with the coffee that we converted into display coffee, and it's just sitting there on our coffee table. I think that looks really nice actually. So I really like the idea of the display converter. It's really helpful with a lot of the produce that we have today. So a few things on the agenda. Firstly is checking out what we've gotten from Franklin here, which is the new blast furnace. And yeah, we're going to place that down in the workshop, obviously, when we get the chance, when we get there. But there's a few things that we need to do. One being a bit of fishing, because we want to get some more plushies. We can then set up those plushies at the greeting area. So that's definitely on the agenda today. Farming needs to be done. Definitely looks like there's some harvest. And yeah, aside from that, we might also go see Theo, because yesterday we spent a lot of time sort of taking pictures, especially of Blue Ruru, and I think we've got some really good shots now. So I think it's time that we, put our artwork up, and hopefully people can enjoy it and appreciate it. So that's the plan. We'll also maybe finish up the day with a little bit of dredging here and there. We had the shovel break on us the other night, so we're gonna need to get ourselves a new shovel. That's fine. I'm pretty sure John is available today, or his shop is available, so we should actually go speak to him. And yeah, we'll try and do any other bits and pieces that need doing for the day. I'm not entirely sure about tasks. There might be some new tasks on the board. Just sort of looking around for poos here, but we don't seem to have any poos whatsoever. And I'm a little bit nervous about using bones to try and supplement our fertilizer making, because we do need those bones for Ted whenever he decides to show his face, really, because recently he's not been visiting us. So I'm not sure if he just really doesn't like us or what the problem is exactly, but yeah, anyway, hopefully he'll come visit us sometime soon, preferably within the next 30 days or so. Alright, so let's go and let's fix up the crab pots for now, and then we'll deal with the rest of the farm. Okay, good. Now, with the fishing, obviously we're going to want to use the jet ski. Hopefully while we're out fishing, we'll actually bump into Ted. But yeah, I mean, the thing is with trying to find Ted, it's like you sort of need to travel around Wuyan and sort of get a little bit lucky, right? So, yeah, you might not always find Ted even if he decides to show up, I think. I don't know if there's like a science to finding Ted. If there is, and you guys know, let me know, because I'm getting desperate here. But anyway, let's focus on all these beans. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there are any other crops that are ready. Those coffee crops are looking really healthy, but I'm, again, still not entirely sure if we'll actually get one last batch before we have to clear it all out. Okay, these potatoes are looking really good as well. I think they probably will be ready tomorrow. I don't know about the onions on that side. I think I do see a few onions that are ready, potentially. And you know what? This time around, I might actually leave the onions in there until the rest of the onions around it are ready as well, because that way we get to sort of fix the timing. I guess I should have done that a lot earlier. But anyway, doesn't matter. I don't really desperately need to get more onions right this moment. So we can leave those in there. Alright, so got some honey over here. Let's grab all of those. And yeah, perhaps maybe we should visit the large farm as well. I haven't really been to the large farm for a while. We did, you know, do the harvesting and all that sort of stuff last time, but I have a feeling that it's probably not ready just this moment. But we can always just inspect, see how it's going. Okay, so let's head into town, place things away, and we'll then get to speaking to John about the shovel. And yeah, we'll get to doing all the things that we said we were going to do today. Could put that away, actually. I forgot about that. It's fine. Keys, we're at 10 keys now. If we're lucky, we might actually get enough keys by the end of the day today to actually, you know, go into the Undergrove tomorrow, potentially. Let's actually drop some bottle brush. I think that'd be good. Oh yes, and then there are the river reed seeds, which I have to actually play around with as well. So, yeah, maybe we can actually think about the placement for those river reeds. Again, not sure how it all works, but we'll experiment. Let's drop more stuff in. And bottle brush teas going in as well. Cheese. And our cloth. And yeah, look at that. So a couple of blast furnaces at the ready. Should be able to smelt things super fast and super efficiently now. So I'm really happy about it. Although I'm not entirely sure if we have a lot of need for a lot of bars and stuff. But I mean, every now and then we do need stuff, right? Like, I mean, we've ran out of copper bars, for instance. And I think we've also run out of iron bars as well. So yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to need to smelt stuff here and there. So yeah. And then we've got the old furnaces behind it, which I guess we might still use if we were like really, really desperate to try and, you know, get a lot of, you know, tin, copper, or iron bars made. So yeah, I think we've got a pretty decent setup. Let's just drop a few additional things here, and let's go to John's. So at John's, I do actually want to sell some stuff. A lot of stuff that we don't need right here, so let's actually take all of that and deliver it. Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Let's sell you all the things, mate. So, all the paints can definitely go. The statues, candle hat. This is not our diving helmet, is it? I'm pretty sure this is a spare one. But you know what? I'm a little bit afraid now, so let's just keep that for a second, just in case. Definitely don't want to sell the slingshot, so we'll just need to be mindful of that. Sell. 800,000 dink. Very nice. That pretty much pays off the blast furnace that we got. I mean, there's all of the materials that went to the blast furnace as well, which I guess is worth something. Alright, let's continue selling all the things. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Okay, good. Got more than 1 million dink in our pockets right now. Let's grab a shovel. This is peanuts now, I think. I feel like it's been a long time coming, because, you know, when we started the series, it was like everything seemed so expensive. Now it's just like, meh, whatever. Got some coffees here to enjoy. You know what, I'll bring the coffees. We might have a use for coffees. You know, maybe we can just consume some coffee right now, because it'll speed up our movement and we'll be able to do things a little bit faster. So, I think my plan for the river reeds is going to be actually planting it around the large farm. So we'll hang on to these until we get to the large farm. Let's do what we need to do with the fish. I actually do need to check on how much the plushies cost. That way we can plan for how many fish we actually need to grab. So, I didn't see some of these other ones, but maybe a bush devil plushie and a croc plushie. A moo plush is pretty cool as well. But I don't know now. It's a little bit tricky to choose. Maybe I'll go with the bush devil one and the moo plush. I think those two would be good. So we just need 10 fish. I think we've got enough space for 10 fish right now, so we should be able to do what we need to do. Let's actually grab some fish and chips, because that'll help with our fishing expedition here. And yeah, we'll get that job done. I'm just going back to pick up our fish book. That'll also help with finding those fish. Alright. Fish book. And I think we've got the fishing rod already, right? So it's good. Alright, and we'll take the jet ski to, again, speed things up. Let's just grab the fish that we can see right away. Okay. Grab you. Actually, we need to go to Theo's place, don't we, to place down some of our pictures. I think Theo's museum opens till quite late, if I'm not mistaken. Like 8 o'clock or something like that. You know what, guys? I've just had a thought, but I think someone said that there's potentially still one more insect in the springtime, early morning, that we should be looking out for. So perhaps maybe one of these days we do need to, you know, like just start the day pretty early. We can leave the farming till a little bit later. But if we get to bug catching in the morning, perhaps maybe we might have a chance to find whatever we haven't found. Just to try and complete the collection a little bit more. Again, I have no idea what happens if we do complete the entire collection of both fish and bugs. Whether or not anything special is rewarded to us by Theo, for example. How are we going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A couple more. Should do it. Our friendly doggo right there, having a swim. Hope he's safe. Hope he doesn't get into any trouble with crocos. Okay, I think that's all we need. Again, it's tempting to just like, you know, like explore around with the jet ski and stuff to see if we can find Ted, but I'm sort of in a little bit of a hurry to do various things in the day. So anyway, let us head back and we'll see if we can get all of our prizes, and we'll set up those prizes immediately. Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Let's sell you all of the fishies that we found. Here we go. $17,000. Okay. Not really important. This is what we want. 10 prize tickets. Cool. Alright, so let's take a look at the prize box and let's see what we can do. So, Wish Devil plush and a Moo plush. And look, it's tempting to get a lot of the other plushies as well to sort of decorate different places, but that's alright. We'll come back to it if we really, really want to. I know it's a limited time thing. I can't remember actually when the annual celebration event finishes, but yeah. I mean, the Digo one is the main one that I wanted, so we've already satisfied what we wanted, so that's the most important thing. So there we go. Yeah, and this greeting area is looking nicer and nicer. As I said, I think we could probably put a couple of like pots with you know, flowers and stuff like that in there. We'll come back to that idea. Alright, so while we're here in town, let's just quickly check on the board. So there is a alpha croc, which Theo once dealt with. That's fine. Speaking of Theo, let's actually check on what we can do with our pictures here. So let's take a look at this one. Do you have a photo we can put up there? Absolutely, mate. So we will place Blue here. I'm just confused as to choosing the best one, but I think that is the best one, to be honest. It's either these two, but I'm thinking this one has a little bit more of a red hue. Yes, there's a little bit of green, but that's fine. Or we could go with this one, but I'm thinking that one. Thank you. It looks great up there, doesn't it? Alright, nice. And yeah, I mean, look, I like the picture of the beach, and the Western Connection looks nice as well. I don't know, I wish there was a few more frames, because now we're gonna have trouble choosing what we want. This is a really old photo, so I think it's time to take that one down and we'll replace it. So let's put... does the photo disappear from our selection? I don't think it does it? Like, we can still select the photo from our own collection, so that's good. So I'm just trying to think of whether or not I want a photo of the farmstead or a photo of the town. I don't know. I feel like despite my plans to sort of have an overlook and, you know, take pictures from the overlook, I feel like these pictures are not that great. I think it's nicer to almost take pictures from ground level at stuff. Plus, yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of thinking nature looks a little bit nicer, something like that potentially. We could drop in a picture of a of a bush devil if we wanted to. I think I'm gonna go with this one, although I would like to redo the picture because I think we could have a little bit more color in there with bottle brush blooming. So yeah, we'll drop that in there, and then if we happen to, you know, get another shot of this place with more flowers in it, then obviously we'll do that. But yeah, I'm really liking the photos that we have, particularly Blue. I mean, that looks awesome. I'm pretty happy with myself, guys, not gonna lie. Alright, so goodness me, it is late, or getting late already. So no more fishing. Let's put the fishing rod away. We'll place that back there, and since we're here, we'll drop a little bit more flour. We'll get the teas brewing into brews. And yeah, I think we'll continue with our dredging, although I feel like it's a little bit early to start dredging. Maybe we can focus a little bit more on decorating the greeting area. So maybe let's make those pots that I was talking about before. And then I'm sort of going to need to decide what kind of flowers I'm going to keep there. I don't know if there's exactly like a flower that completely represents Wuyan as a destination. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't really pick on just one thing. But yeah, we'll chuck them. I don't know. These are kind of gigantic, aren't they? Can't really put any of these things here, unfortunately, but anyway. Would it make sense to put it like right on the corner? Like here? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if I put like hibiscus in there, I think it could work. Speaking of flowers, we actually need to grab a couple of types of flowers to place in front of the tucker box as well. So yesterday we spent a little bit of time with the tucker box, just, you know, putting display foods in front of it, but we also put those brick flower beds down. Maybe it's a good time for us to get some flowers in there. And also we've got the standard flowers growing everywhere in town. I don't really know if we want to maybe switch that up. I guess some of these spring flowers may disappear in the next season, I think. I'm thinking of grabbing just the hibiscus, seeing if we can place the hibiscus down. Let's go off and check out our flower farm. Okay, looking good. I think we'll just steal a couple of the yellow hibiscus flowers, and I quite like these. Like, I don't know what these are called. Butterfly orchids, there you go. I quite like those, so I think I'm going to use the butterfly orchids for the tucker box. I just can't remember where we find these orchids exactly. I would like to maybe grow more. That's why I'm only taking one. Hopefully this propagates and then we can, you know, grab another one for the tucker box. So that's the plan anyway. Alright, so let's go back. Actually, I might swing by the large farm and we'll see if we can plan out you know, how to grow these river reeds. There's a matter of rupu collection as well, isn't there? And wombat poos. Okay, I haven't exactly seen much today. Maybe we need to do a bit of an expedition just to find poos. We haven't really done anything like that very recently, have we? I remember when we had to go out of our way to find all of those poos. Okay, so I don't know, this area here looks perfect for growing some river reeds. So maybe we can do that. And I assume it just needs to be plopped down. No, okay, it needs to be buried. Right. If it needs to be buried, is there a risk then that it could be eaten by any animals and stuff like that? Or, well, yeah, I don't know. Well, let's try this. So... Okay. It just seems odd that we would have river reeds growing, you know, above the water. Just saying. I guess I should always follow what I preach myself. Don't question too much of the realism of this game. Just accept. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll just plot out an area around here and we can grow river reeds around here. I also don't know if we actually have to water it or anything like that, but you know, I guess this is all going to be a bit of an experiment. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically just placing down the reeds, or all in one go so that I can just like print soil on top of it. It's a bit weird though, because we sometimes drop the river reeds in the one like tile instead of putting them in different tiles. Can be a little bit annoying. Let's do that for the moment. And yeah, what we could also do is gather some more river reeds tonight. And that way we can sort of grow some more. Okay, we've got one more river reed, maybe just over there. Good. Have no idea how long it takes for these river reeds to actually grow, so we'll have to sort of check back and inspect this place. Large farm is looking good. River reeds have just started, so crossing my fingers for some delicious river reeds sometime soon. I don't suppose they're seasonal. I wouldn't think so. But anyway, I think it's time for us to continue with the day and do some dredging. Actually, I do want to drop off these flowers, which we've got in the inventory. We'll drop that there. I do also need to grab the diving helmet, which is not this way, it's this way. So, flowers. We want hibiscus over this side. Let's drop all of this in. Yeah, that looks okay. And we've got the orchids for the tucker box. Let's drop that there, and yeah, we'll get another orchid whenever we actually have another orchid. Let's eat some bananas. We've got some more coffee to have as well. Let's consume one. That should let us run a little bit faster. And yeah, I think it's time to go off and do the dredging. I'm just thinking about whether or not we can let go of a few things, free up the inventory a little bit more. So cement can go back here. Our wattle flowers can go back here. These poos I would like to let go, along with this fertilizer as well. I will take the bike all the way to maybe the spare house in the center of Wuyan, and then from there we can do our dredging. I'm just hoping that we'll actually bump into Ted before we actually start the dredging. If we do, then obviously we've got goals to try and reach. I'm also keeping an eye out for more poos actually, so Let me just drop some fertilizer away. At the very least, that'll give us a little bit more space. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I really don't like about, you know, looking for treasures. I mean, it's fun and all, but we need so much space for it. Okay. Let's make our way. We have the tools we need, right? Yeah. I'm just sort of thinking about whether or not the signs are correct here. I guess I have the opportunity right now to put something else. Done. Yep. Good. Central Homestead. This way. There's probably a few things that we need to actually get organized here. Yeah, there's definitely things to do. We'll come back to that actually. And we might actually wrap up the day around here. Unfortunately no Ted, but that's okay. If there's no Ted, then we'll focus on doing other things. We getting the regen? Yeah, we are. Still moving a little bit slow. That's alright. Gonna head this way today. Here's hoping for a few old keys. If we get up to, I think, 8 while we do this, then I think tomorrow could be a deep mine day. But if not, then we'll do other stuff. So I would like at least maybe 18 keys. There is a bit of danger down here, isn't there? Okay, took a while to just find an old wheel. Guess we're not really very lucky. Although we did get a key that time, so that's nice. Very good. Alright, let's just keep it up. Hopefully we find more keys. I mean, if we do go into the deep mines, what I want is actually finding, like, you know, say about 6 more ores, because I think we've got 4 spare ores in storage right now, so if we get 6, we should be able to then get another super tool. And yeah, I'm just thinking about what I should get next. I would say maybe a cutting board would be good, and I think the cutting boards only need the ores, if I'm not mistaken. We don't need to convert those ores into bars, which makes things a lot easier for us, right? Like, because if it was the bars, then obviously, what? It's like 25 ores you're gonna need? Is it 25? Or, yeah, it depends on how many bars we need. It could be 10 bars we need, and if that's the case, we would need like, what? 50 ores. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I forget. I think it probably is just the 5 bars, to be honest. Alright, not finding what we need over there. Let's have some more bananas. And I'm just going to quickly run to this side. And we'll just continue trying to find our treasures around here. You know, I think what would be a cool idea is if we could spend some of that Baconium to upgrade the metal detector, so that the metal detector could either do 2 things. One of my ideas was to actually have the range be extended, so you would be able to detect things from further away. Or you could essentially detect, I guess, different things without having to dig. So, for example, if, you know, old keys are more valuable, then, you know, perhaps maybe it'll give you like a different beeping noise, or, you know, some kind of different indicator that would differentiate it from being just quote-unquote junk. So, just food for thought, James, if you're listening. But anyway, I guess it could maybe make things a little bit too easier, I mean, it'll make things easier, yes, but I just don't want to make the game too easy, right? Okay, we're getting up to a decent amount of keys here. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, alright. Let's just verbalize things, guys. Keys. Keys. Yes, we like those keys. Okay, it's Treasures Central here. Too bad it's not so great though. Actually, I'll take the shiny discs. Those are definitely worthwhile. I don't know when I'll come back for that amber chunk, guys. It'll probably just sit there for a while. We'll probably forget about it. Oh, nice. Another key. I like it. Since we're here, let's actually just grab more river reeds. You know what, guys? I'm not entirely sure how many river reeds we're gonna need to actually do the brewing. It could be like a whole ton, actually. I failed to sort of consider that, right? Because with the coffee, you only need the 1 bag of coffee for 1 batch of coffee. But I'm not sure about the river reeds. It could be you might need like, I don't know, 10, maybe even 15 river reeds before you actually get 1 batch of brew. Batch brewed. Okay, we're at 17 keys. I'm sort of banking on finding at least one more. Although it is getting quite late. Perhaps maybe our strategy should be going into the undergrove with a few more keys. Not just 18 keys. Maybe 20 is a better number. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. Look, yes, we almost got to 18 keys, but, you know, tomorrow when we wake up, we may find ourselves, you know, being able to get a few more keys from the crab pots, and yeah, maybe we can do a little bit more treasure hunting, and, you know, we might actually end up with a few more keys before we go into the mines. But we probably won't go into the mines tomorrow. Because I think if we have a few more keys, then at least we're also going to be able to sort of extend our stay in the mines, and therefore potentially find those ores. Or, you know, have a greater chance of finding those ores. It is really a luck thing though, right? Like, we could find all the rooms without all the ores, or vice versa. So, you never know. Will we have space for all the stuff? I'm really doubting it. I mean, we've got copper, tin, iron, that'll fill up all of that. We won't be able to pick up all the honey. Yeah, no, we won't be able to pick up all the honey. There's glass as well, I think, potentially, or... No, actually, there's no glass here. Okay, got shiny stones, which we can't pick up. Maybe the answer is getting rid of some of the things that we don't really need. Button boards, for example. And maybe sliding handles we don't need either. And that way we should be able to pick up the honey. Alright, good stuff. Quite productive here for the end of the night, so I'm pretty happy with myself. Although I'm not going to be able to really take the diving helmet off to sort of bid you guys farewell. We're just going to have to wear it for now. And first thing tomorrow morning is we'll make our way back to the workshop, drop everything off, and then come back to all of the housework and the plan for the rest of the day. Speaking of, I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. But we'll sort of play it by ear. There's a jackaroo out there somewhere that we have to take out, so we have a few days for that. We could do that, potentially, but we'll have a think about it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.